Joe Biden's cancer diagnosis revealed, shocking health update and bipartisan support. On May 18, 2025, the world was stunned by the announcement from former U.S. President Joe Biden's personal office. The 82-year-old had been diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer that had metastasized to his bones. This revelation, characterized by a Gleason score of 9, grade group 5, marked a serious and advanced stage 4 diagnosis, prompting an outpouring of bipartisan support from political allies and adversaries alike. The news not only brought Biden's health into sharp focus but also reignited discussions about his physical and mental condition during his presidency, 2021 to 2025, his legacy, and the broader implications for cancer awareness and treatment. This essay explores the details of Biden's diagnosis, the medical context, the bipartisan response, and the personal and political ramifications of this health crisis. The diagnosis, a medical overview. The announcement detailed that Biden's diagnosis followed a medical evaluation prompted by increasing urinary symptoms, a common indicator of prostate issues. Last week, doctors discovered a small nodule on his prostate, which led to further testing. On Friday, May 16, 2025, the diagnosis was confirmed: prostate cancer with a Gleason score of 9, indicating a highly aggressive form of the disease. The cancer had spread to his bones, classifying it as metastatic or stage 4, the most advanced stage. According to the American Cancer Society, a Gleason score of 9 suggests that the cancer cells are poorly differentiated, meaning they look very different from normal cells and are likely to grow and spread rapidly. Despite the severity, Biden's office noted a critical silver lining. The cancer is hormone-sensitive, which allows for effective management through treatments like androgen deprivation therapy, ADT. Hormone therapy can reduce levels of male hormones that fuel prostate cancer growth, slowing disease progression and managing symptoms even in advanced cases. Dr. William Dahat, Chief Scientific Officer at the American Cancer Society, explained to the BBC that while metastatic prostate cancer is not considered curable, patients often respond well to initial treatments, and many can live for years with the diagnosis. Dr. Judd Mowell, a prostate cancer expert at Duke University, added that men with this condition can live 5, 7, or even 10 years with proper management. Prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers among men, with an estimated 313,780 new cases projected in the U.S. for 2025, according to the National Cancer Institute. About 12.9% of men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime, and while the 5-year survival rate for early-stage prostate cancer is nearly 98%, metastatic cases have a significantly lower survival rate, around 37% according to the Mayo Clinic. Biden's diagnosis, while serious, benefits from recent advances in prostate cancer treatment, which have extended life expectancy for patients with advanced disease. Bipartisan support. A moment of unity. The announcement of Biden's diagnosis triggered an immediate and heartfelt response from across the political spectrum, showcasing a rare moment of unity in an often polarized landscape. President Donald Trump, who has frequently criticized Biden, set aside their rivalry to express sympathy. In a post on Truth Social, Trump wrote, "Melania and I are saddened to hear about Joe Biden's recent medical diagnosis. We extend our warmest and best wishes to Jill and the family, and we wish Joe a fast and successful recovery." This sentiment was echoed by Vice President J.D. Vance, who, while raising questions about Biden's health during his presidency, emphasized wishing him well. Former Vice President Kamala Harris, who served under Biden and took over the Democratic presidential nomination after his withdrawal in 2024, called Biden a fighter. In a post on X, she wrote, "Doug and I are saddened to learn of President Biden's prostate cancer diagnosis. We are keeping him, Dr. Biden, and their entire family in our hearts and prayers during this time. Joe is a fighter, and I know he will face this challenge with the same strength, resilience, and optimism that have always defined his life and leadership." Former President Barack Obama, under whom Biden served as vice president, also offered support, highlighting Biden's contributions to cancer research. "Nobody has done more to find breakthrough treatments for cancer in all its forms than Joe, and I am certain he will fight this challenge with his trademark resolve and grace," Obama posted on X. Other notable figures, including House Speaker Mike Johnson, California Governor Gavin Newsom, and Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, joined the chorus of well-wishers, with Green sharing a personal note about her father's death from cancer in 2021. This bipartisan outpouring was not without detractors. Some, like Donald Trump Jr. and MAGA activist Laura Loomer, questioned whether the diagnosis was being used as a PR strategy to distract from a forthcoming book critical of Biden's final year in office. Others speculated about a cover-up of Biden's health during his presidency. However, these voices were largely overshadowed by the widespread expressions of support. Personal and political context. Biden's diagnosis is deeply personal, given his history with cancer. In 2015, he lost his son Beau to brain cancer, a tragedy that profoundly shaped his life and career. As vice president, Biden led the Cancer Moonshot initiative, relaunched during his presidency in 2022, with the goal of cutting the cancer death rate by at least 50% by 2047. The initiative has driven significant investments in cancer prevention, detection, and treatment, reflecting Biden's commitment to combating the disease. In a poignant post on X on May 19, 2025, Biden wrote, "Cancer touches us all. Like so many of you, Jill and I have learned that we are strongest in the broken places. Thank you for lifting us up with love and support," accompanied by a photo of him and his wife, Jill, with their cat, Willow. Politically, the diagnosis has reignited scrutiny of Biden's health during his presidency. His age and physical and mental acuity were persistent concerns among voters, culminating in his decision to end his re-election bid in July 2024 after a poor debate performance against Trump. Recent reports, including a forthcoming book by Jake Tapper and Alex Thompson, have alleged that Biden's inner circle concealed signs of physical and mental decline. Democrats like Senator Chris Murphy have expressed regret over the party's handling of Biden's candidacy, suggesting earlier action could have improved their 2024 electoral prospects. The timing of the diagnosis, just months after Biden left office, has also prompted reflection on his legacy. While some Democrats have criticized his decision to run for a second term, the news of his cancer has shifted focus to his resilience and decades of public service. Democratic strategist Joel Payne noted, "The political implications of the last 2 years have had an outsized impact on Joe Biden's political legacy, but there is a groundswell of personal affection for his remarkable journey through personal tragedy." Looking forward, treatment and legacy. Biden and his family are currently reviewing treatment options, which may include hormone therapy, radiation, or other targeted treatments. He is at his home in Wilmington, Delaware, and it remains unclear where he will receive treatment.